Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Lessons going on for you for the month of September. All right. Okay. So I see a lot of you guys walked away maybe from a love offer. You didn't feel like this person had enough to offer you. You also really know your worth, and that's amazing. Definitely a lot of great internal work. A lot of you have been working with crystals, you've been working with plants, you have been working your magic, and you have also been manifesting just a better life. You've been manifesting to get to that new level, and you are really doing it. And here with the Ten of Pentacles, I do see that there may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or there may be a water sign. There may be a Cancer or a Scorpio with a great job that is coming to either offer you some type of partnership, some type of work opportunity. But I also see that they may be interested in you as well, and possibly just not letting on just yet, okay? So they may, this might be something, a relationship that evolves. I do see you guys getting more honest and open about your feelings from somewhere between late December to mid-February, okay? So in addition to that, there's also the Judgment card. Your discernment has just grown so much, Scorpio. Your discernment is really, maturing. It's really peaking, and I do see that you guys are great at discerning who you need to let into your life and who you don't. Okay, you really see through the BS, and you aren't letting people BS you at all. You're just not. You're like, you're seeing through it. You're trusting your intuition, and you're really on go this season. You are so ready for Scorpio season when it comes. I'm feeling a lot of intense energy that is very authentic to you guys, and you are really honing your energy. You've mastered your energy, and you are, that's something that you have become very aware of since a kid. A lot of you were very aware of your energy and how to move it and how to master it, how to use it to your advantage, especially so it is not used against you. And so a lot of you are, just moving into this next season very ready to get all of the good things that are coming to you, to get those things that you deserve, okay? I also see you guys being very confident. A lot of you have worked on your self-image, your body image for some of you. A lot of you are working on, your confidence and your sense of self-worth and what you deserve. And you are really towards the end of your road of working on this. So, if you had issues beforehand, those issues are like 99% gone now, and you are really looking forward to those things that you deserve, and they are coming to you. You're being recognized for the queen that you are, for the king that you are, and you're being recognized. First, you recognize it within yourself, okay? And you're becoming so good at this that you're actually going to be able to teach other people how to do the same. So if you've been thinking about becoming a life coach, or starting your own YouTube channel, or whatever it is, you will be absolutely able to do that as well. So to show other people, because other people are going to see this magnificent change in you. Some of them are going to be jealous, but a lot of them are going, if you're wondering why people are looking back and they're staring at you or they're looking at you, they're trying to figure out how you did it. They're looking, and it's not necessarily something that you need to hide. It's something that you can actually make a profit off of. And you can start that, that blog, you can start that YouTube page, you can start that channel. And, if some of you are looking to be the face of your own brand, you can actually do it off of this magnificent transformation that you have gone through. So some of you may have Leo placements. For those of you that may have something like Leo and Jupiter retrograde, or a retrograde placement in by your sun sign or in Leo, you are starting to right whatever karmic wrongs were keeping you back, and you're going to see yourself really shine and evolve as well during Virgo season. Okay, so some of you may be recovering from a major loss here. There was a loss of trust with someone. For some of you, this may be a mother figure. For others of you, this is a best friend. I'm not getting as much romantic vibes from this, but for some of you, this could have been a romantic partner as well, or an ex that that relationship eventually became platonic. Okay, So I see that you are disappointed by this person and you almost blamed yourself for this other person's betrayal. For some of you, it could be that this person cheated on you. But the universe really wants you to let this go. You, for whatever reason, whatever this betrayal was, you blamed yourself for the betrayal, okay? And the universe wants you to let this go because you need to let this go in order to move even faster towards your dreams, towards the things that you're manifesting, okay? So the universe really wants to carry you to your next destination. But this guilt or this feeling of self-blame is weighing you down. And the universe is letting you know that it's just time to let go of this. You know, this wasn't your fault. It's had to do with the fact that something was lacking within this relationship as far as the other person was concerned, okay? There is something lacking in this person's character. You may have known this person in a past life, and this person may just have never evolved to your level. And, you know, it's time for you to just let go and to go in the direction of your dreams. Okay, so this is a relationship that was going to end. This may have very well been a karmic connection for a lot of you. For some of you, this may have been a family member that, you know, maybe you were trying to put your trust into, but you're realizing you can no longer do that, okay? With the Justice card, you know, the right thing for you to do would be to close the door on this person. Okay, this person, you know, if they betrayed your trust, they no longer need to be in your life, and you don't have to feel guilty doing this. For some of you, you may feel like you have a responsibility to this person's children. And for those of you that applies to, you can actually leave the door open for the child if need be, but that doesn't mean that you have to, you know, maintain a relationship with that adult in that same way. You can very well let them know, you know, that trust was broken, things are no longer the same between us, and, you know, even if you have to interact with this person, it doesn't mean that you have to let them in. You can let things be very cordial and just keep it, you know, at that and keep it pushing. So a lot of you, I do see you needing to work on your boundaries with certain people. There are certain people that feel as though because they've always had access to you that that's going to continue, okay? And there are some things that you're holding back. There are words that you're holding back, Scorpio. There are some things that you don't want to say. Maybe some things that you don't want to address because you feel like you're going to be the one that is going to be blamed. But you have to let go of your need to control, okay? Because this person may very well try to blame you, but how credible is their opinion? How credible is, what does it matter what they think? You know what I'm saying? And you have to just kind of let it go. Because after all, you can't control everything, but the one thing that you can control is your quality of life. So if this person is messing with your quality of life, you need to let them go. You need to, you know, show them the door. Or you might have to have a really harsh conversation with them and say, listen, you know, I know about A, B, C, D, and this is what happened, but don't be afraid to be your true self, because what I see you struggling with is being your true self in certain areas where you're comfortable around your own energy. And then in other places where you feel like someone could hurt you, where you feel like someone knows you well enough to hurt you, you know, you get intimidated, you kind of pull back, okay? And this is the universe saying, you know, it shouldn't matter who's around. You should be your true self at all times, because that's your gift to you. That's your gift to yourself, that you love yourself enough to be you, regardless of who's in the room. They don't matter as much as you should matter to you, okay? So I also do see you, if you were worried about being alone because of this, if you felt like you were alienating yourself, I do see you building meaningful connections later down the line. It's going to be more towards December, because you are going to, you don't have to let go of this connection and give that time. But I do see you finding other meaningful connections that will replace the connections that you lost. And, you know, you might be feeling like it's not going to replace the person, but it's going to give you that energy of, you know, a fulfilling relationship in your life. They may never be to you who this person was, okay? But it's going to be a connection that does fulfill your needs for, you know, feeling connected with people, feeling in harmony with people, okay? So you have nothing to worry about. You letting go of these connections, you know, you shouldn't depend on people that you can't depend on for meaningful connections in your life, okay? So there are going to be better connections with the universe, soulmate connections also. connections with your soul family. They may not be people who are necessarily romantic or soulmates, but they will be soulmates in the sense of soul family, okay? Friendships. For some of you, if this has to do with a person cheating, then there is a soulmate coming in for you. They might be Cancer, they could be Capricorn, they could be Aries, possibly Leo placements, okay? So I do see that coming in for you as well. For those of you who, and remember, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to have that sign as their sun sign, but they're going to have that sign somewhere in their chart, especially for those of you who have a Leo placement coming in, okay? So I do see that coming in for you. Also here with the Three of Wands, you may feel like there's a great loss. You may even feel like depressed because of, the loss in this connection. I feel like for a lot of you, this wasn't a job. This definitely was a person, a family member, a maternal figure, possibly a grandmother for some of you. Definitely, maybe a romantic connection or a friendship. This may have been a friend that you knew since childhood, someone that lived on your same street. They may have lived next door to you. But, a very meaningful connection that you felt like you had no problems with this person. You feel like this came out of the blue because you just assume that this person was, they may have been human, they may have had their ways about them. You may not have fully trusted them with everything, but you felt like they were pretty cool. You felt like they were going to be okay, that you and them were always going to be on good terms, even if you didn't talk all the time, okay? And so this really, took you by surprise, and it did have a huge impact on you. But you need to really go within and use those same powers that you did to perfect your self-image, to improve your self-image. Use those same powers to connect within yourself, because there's no connection that you'll need more than the connection with yourself, okay? So you really need to go within to heal, because I see when you talk about this, you might get tongue-tied, you may have a hard time explaining to other people what this person meant to you or what this connection meant to you. And you may not be able to explain this yourself, and it's probably because this is a past life connection also, okay? So if you're wondering why you haven't been able to explain it, or that, the words haven't been coming easily to you, it's because of the fact that this relationship may go past what you can even remember, okay? Because this may be a person that you knew in a past life, all right? You can also do some past life work. Some of you might want to go into past life regression, because I think that this is really going to help you to understand why this relation happened the way that it did. And part of the issue with this individual is that they lack integrity. For a lot of you, this person lacks integrity. For those of you who they don't lack integrity, they lack character. They don't have the backbone to come up to you and to say how they really feel. And this is something that they have, not been working on. And so because of that, you're ascending, or you're going in a different direction. You're going in a more positive direction. You're trying to improve your life. And this person really isn't doing any of that. And so this is a lifetime where you part ways, or this is the time, if you've done this in other lifetimes also, this is the point in your life where you repeat that cycle, where you part ways with this person, okay? So you're doing the right thing in letting them go, even though it might feel like a sibling relationship even. It may feel like this person was very dear to your heart, very near and dear to your heart. By letting them go, you're actually getting yourself unstuck from a karmic cycle, okay? So you're actually doing right by yourself and letting this person go. Also for you guys, you do have to take an honest look. The universe doesn't want you to just, brush this off, look the other way, treat this relationship as if it was nothing. The universe does want you to face your feelings, to face those feelings of loss, because as you face your grief, as you face your sadness, you are going to be able to easily let go of this, or more easily let go of this, because remember, you can't let go of anything that you don't address. You can't heal it if you don't feel it, okay? So by actually feeling these feelings, Even though feelings of sadness or of anger or vulnerability for you, Scorpio, may end in you feeling like you're weak, vulnerability is actually a strength. And it's going to be something that you can use in helping other people to find out how to heal themselves also. Okay, so don't be afraid to face these strong feelings. So Scorpio, that is your reading for the month of September. Okay, that is going to be one of the things that you need to focus on in order to grow more. If you'd like to get a more in-depth reading on what's going to be happening for you for September, be sure to click the link below. If it's not down there now, it will be within the next week or so. And I'm going to have everything lined up for you guys. So you can go ahead and pick a card reading and see what it is that the universe has for you specifically for the month of September. So if you're interested in getting another reading from me, a more in-depth personal reading, make sure that you go ahead and then you click my Twitter page. Go to my Twitter page. You can also get one of the readings that's listed on my page below, and just get a more in-depth reading for you. I offer all kinds of readings, so make sure you check that out. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well. And in addition to that, make sure you join me on Twitter, on Instagram. I post all kinds of things for you guys. And make sure you check back to the page to see what else is up, because I'll be posting a lot of things, not only this month, but just in general. I don't just do monthly readings. I do all kinds of readings that will be posted on my page soon. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.